Hi, I'm Liz. Thank you for joining me. Today we're going to go through a stretch for the upper body, really focusing on the neck and the shoulders, opening up through the chest and then also through the thoracic spine areas. I think that mid-back area where your shoulder blades are, just in between that area there. You do not need any props. I've got a yoga block. I'm just sitting on that just to kind of prop myself up. If you feel like you want to sit on something like a cushion, a folded up blanket, or if you've got a yoga block or a bolster, feel free to grab that just to sit on that. I just like the feeling it gives my spine to sit nice and tall. So we're going to start with the neck. So really simple, it's not going to go for too long, something that you can do in your day, if you sit at a desk all day, or for part of the day, or do a lot of driving or something like that. Just something that you can add in either to your morning or maybe part way through your day, and just feel like you've opened everything up if you feel like you get tense throughout the day. So sitting tall, just take a nice big roll up with the shoulders and then rolling them back down. Just do that a couple of times. So up and then rolling down. You can even incorporate your breath here. As you breathe in, roll the shoulders up. As you breathe out, roll the shoulders down. And just do that a couple of times. It's moving at your own pace, however fast or slow you breathe. Just pay attention to what you feel, where you feel that. It might feel really nice, or it might feel a little bit tight and tense. Do that one more time. So I've just done a training session. If I look a little bit sweaty, it's because I am. So again, sitting tall, lengthening up through the spine. Imagine that you're reaching out through the crown of the head. So there'll be a slight little tuck of the chin. I'm going to take a breath in, look up towards the ceiling, just as far as feels okay for your neck. As you breathe out, coming back, chin towards the chest. Breathing in, looking up. Breathing out, chin to chest. Do that a couple more times, breathing in, breathing out. One more time, breathing in. You might even notice a little back bend here as you look up. As you breathe in, there might be a slight little curve of the spine forward as you breathe out. Bring the head back through to center. I'm going to do some neck circles. Taking a breath in, breathe out, come down towards the chest, and then breathing in. Bring the chin to the right shoulder, and then all the way around. So you're coming over to the left shoulder, and then as you breathe out, coming back down, chin to chest. So breathing in, take it all the way around. Breathing out once you get to the left shoulder, chin to chest. And again, just finding your own rhythm. Just being mindful of your neck. So you don't need to force it anywhere. And you may even find, if you feel like you get a nice stretch at one point, just hold it there for a little bit and then continue on with that circle. Do that one more time. Going to the other side. So breathing in, taking the chin all the way around to the right, or to the left, sorry. My right, your left, hopefully. And then all the way back down through center. Just finding your own rhythm. Don't yank on it. Do that one more time. Coming back through to center, bringing the head back through, just slightly tucking the chin again. I'm going to take your right ear to your right shoulder. So just taking it down just as far as feels okay. It might be that you can go quite a fair way, or you might kind of feel like it sort of gets stuck at a certain point. So just hold it there, breathe into it, and then you can take your right hand and just gently place it above the left ear. And then as you breathe in, think about a little bit of lengthening. And then as you breathe out, you might just guide the ear down towards that shoulder a little bit more. not forcing it. Think about dropping the right shoulder down. Just breathing nice and smoothly. Just gently release that. And then we'll go to the other side. So right ear to right shoulder. I think I might have said the opposite ear last time. So just do the other side. And then you can gently reach over, just grabbing above the left ear or the right ear. I'm not getting my left and rights very good today. I usually try to mirror. So you're doing the same side as me. I'm usually doing the opposite side, and today it's just getting all jumbled up. As long as you're doing something, that is the main thing. Think about guiding your breath to any areas of tension. So for me, it's all the way down the side of the neck there into the upper trap. So you can actually guide the breath or focus the breath to that particular area. And then gently coming back up. This is going to do a little bit through the levator scaps. That's a muscle that comes all the way down the back of the neck into the top of your shoulder blade area. So it's going to take your chin, turn it to your right shoulder, and then gently take the chin as if you're taking it down towards the armpit area. So you might instantly feel a stretch. I instantly do, just because it's pretty tight for me. You can then take the right hand and just gently kind of guide the chin down towards that armpit area, keeping the left shoulder down. It's just some gentle pressure, you're not forcing it, using the breath. And then gently lift it up. We'll take that to the other side. So just turning the head towards the shoulder. Take the chin down towards the armpit. Option to take that left arm up and then just gently guide the head down. So we quite often hold a lot of tension in our neck, in our shoulder area. Whether that's from what you do in your day, maybe lots of desk work, lots of driving, might just be stress in your life that causes you to hunch up. And just gently lifting that up. So quite often they get forgotten is these big muscles down the front of our neck called our SCM or our sternocleidomastoids. So we're gonna just gently kind of take the head or just sort of tilt it to the side. So again, like you're trying to take the ear down towards the shoulder, and you're just gonna lift the chin up to the side. So kind of like take the ear to the side and then lift the chin up. And you might feel just a nice stretch down the front of the neck. You can kind of just sort of choose where you want it to go, where you want to focus it. And you'll start to feel a line of pull just down that front area there. And then gently come back through to center. And we'll take all that to the other side. And then gently coming back, rolling the shoulders out. You're going to take your right arm, bring it behind your back, and then you're going to grab the right arm or the right wrist with your left hand. So you're going to gently pull that across, and then again take the ear down to the shoulder. So I've got my right wrist taking the left ear down to the left shoulder and just adding a little bit of tension here, just gently pulling the arm across. So getting into the side of the neck and also a bit more into the upper trap area. Sometimes we don't know how stiff and tight we are until we actually have a nice stretch and we think, oh, feels so much better. And then come back through to center, shake that out a little bit. We'll do the opposite side. So left wrist across and then just dropping the right ear down. And you might find that one side feels a little more open than the other. Don't kind of think too much about that. It's pretty standard. I don't like to say it's normal, but I don't think I've ever come across a fully symmetrical person. We've got some little asymmetries happening, just depending on we're right or left. We've had injuries or things like that. And then just gently releasing that. We're going to come onto our hands and knees. So it's going to go through some cat-cow. So just make sure the wrists are under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. Taking a breath in, drop the belly down, bring the shoulder blades around the spine. As you breathe out, press down into the palms, tucking the chin and the hips. Breathing in, dropping the belly down, shoulders away from the ears. Breathing out, it's reversing that curve, bringing the chin towards the chest. And again, just finding that rhythm, your own little rhythm. Not just for the upper body, all the way along the spine, the shoulders, the hips. So make your next one the last one. Coming back down into a bit of a neutral spine here or a tabletop position. Take a breath in, take the right arm up towards the ceiling, pressing through the left. As you breathe out, reach the right arm down and through, touching the ear down to the floor. Going to open back up, breathing in, breathing out. One more time, breathing in, breathing out, coming all the way down, and just touch down, holding it there. You can press your fingertips, so your left fingertips into the floor. And then think about your hips. So if you feel like you're kind of tilted to one side, just pull the right hip back so the hips are square. You can press your right arm down into the floor. And again, press your left hand into the floor. And you might feel a bit more tension through that shoulder blade area. A bit more of a stretchy type feeling, depending on what's happening in your body. And then opening that back up and just take another little twist to the right side. See if that feels any different as you reach up. So really great for opening up through that thoracic spine area. And just come back down to the hands and knees. Take a little wriggle around with the hips and the shoulders. And kind of feel nice just to add a little bit of movement just to recenter everything. We are going to do that to the opposite side. Breathing in, take the left arm up. Breathing out, reach the left arm down and through. Doing that again, breathing in, opening up, breathing out, reaching through. Good, one more time. Press through the right palm as you open. And then coming down, we'll hold here. And then just take whatever option you took on the other side. Think about the hips, so pull the left hip back so the hips are square. You can press down into the right fingertips. Press the back of the left arm down into the floor. and then opening back up, open to the left again, and then bring that hand back down, take a little bit of movement there. I'm going to come onto our knees. So I'm going to show you just a couple of different options here. Hopefully my head's still in the camera. I was like, I'm not going to stand up today, but here I am half kneeling. And anyway, so you're going to bring your hands just to the lower back area. And imagine that you're putting your hands into your jean pockets if you had a pair of jeans on and they had pockets. So I'm going to take a little back bend here. So you're going to take a breath in, press the hips forward, squeeze the butt, and then roll the shoulders back. So we don't want to feel any kind of pressure like feeling into the lower back. So that's supported there from squeezing our glutes, and then we're rolling over through the upper back area, opening up through the chest. You might feel that kind of all the way down the front side of the body. So your option is just to kind of move in and out of that shape. You can bring your hands down to your heels and then find that position there and holding that for as many breaths as you feel you need. Or you can start from this position, bring your hands to your heels, and then take a breath in. As you breathe out, you're going to tuck the hips under, squeeze the butt, roll through the spine, bringing the shoulders back, opening through the chest. You're not letting the head completely drop back down, just holding it. You can look sort of up to a little bit of an angle there, or just wherever it feels good for the neck, and then lower that back down. Let's do that one more time. Breathing in, breathing out, squeezing through the butt, roll through the spine, just whatever option you've chosen to take, just working with that. And then rolling that back down. Whew, let's take a little moment there. Sometimes it feels nice just to have a bit of a shakeout after you've released something in the body. So you're going to come down onto your belly now. And we're going to do another opening through our chest or our pectoral muscles. So you're going to lay down. I'll do the left side first just because it's easier to show you on the video. So you're going to bring the left arm out. So about shoulder height, maybe a little bit lower is where the elbow is. So we're not coming up higher than that. And then a 90-degree bend in the elbow with the palm out. You're going to take your right hand and then just gradually start to press into that. You're going to stack the hips and then you're opening to the side. You can even take that back leg over like that. Bring the head down to the floor if that feels good. And then holding that position. So nice opening through the chest area. It's a muscle that can get super, super tight, pulls our shoulders forward. We get that rounding kind of effect. Quite often you'll also feel that through that upper back, that thoracic area. That's the area mainly that'll feel tight, or you might get like a burning sensation there. Opening up through the chest can really start to alleviate that feeling. So one of the time where you feel things in the body, it's not always where it actually is. And then it's coming back onto the belly. Whew. And we'll move to the other side. So taking the right arm out, that 90-degree bend at that shoulder height, and then rolling over. Another option is to actually just stack the knees on top of each other and kind of like a side lying position. Or you can take that leg over, like the top leg over and back. So just do whatever feels best. And then you can play around with the intensity here, so you can kind of press in a little bit more. Maybe you need to back it off a little bit. Just kind of make it work for you and how much stretch and release you need. And then rolling that back. Coming on up. Have a little shake out. So hope you feel a little bit more open, or maybe a lot more open through the neck and the shoulder area, through that upper body. Short and sweet, but very effective. Have an awesome rest of your day or evening, and I'll see you next time.